Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm just waiting on everyone to get in so that you guys can go ahead and tune into the live. I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank y'all so much in advance before you guys get on here. Also, I need to know who can hear me once you guys start joining the live. Please let me know if you're able to hear me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not sure who that is. But I thank you guys for tuning in thus far. I'm just waiting on a few more people uh, to get in, and then I'll go ahead and get started with the live. All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. Have about 2 people in here so far. Again, I'm gonna give a few more people an opportunity to join the live. Meanwhile, if you can drop in the comments your name, that way I'll know who's in the live or who's joined the live. Okay, we have 2 people in here. The time is 5:07. I'll officially start at 5:10. This is a live video that you guys will be able to go back and look at if I decide to go ahead and keep it on my page. Any questions? Thank you for joining, Michael. Any questions, comments, or concerns today? Please go ahead and put that down in my comment section. There were a lot of guys that reached out. A lot of you guys reached out, and I really appreciate it in regards to the status that I wrote about you being a homeowner by June of 2025, if you go ahead and concentrate and work on your credit. Now, all that is possible. You can become a homeowner by June or before June. That's just all written in God's plan. But I'm going to give you the necessary tools and steps to help you be successful in doing so. So I know a lot of you guys asked about credit. A lot of you guys asked where to start. Some people even ask about how do I get to the home ownership part, meaning they already have their credit together, but they want to focus on becoming a homeowner. So I'll briefly discuss all of those things on today in this particular live video. And I'll try to go live more often to give you guys those answers. But again, I want to be intentional with these live videos, so I need you to be intentional as well. So your intentionality is just simply write in the comment section those questions that you want me to answer. I have helped myself, thankfully. I've helped family, and I've also helped friends as well as clients become homeowners. So I want to help a broader amount of people become homeowners or just to fix their credit in general. So you're at the right place at the right time. Thank y'all for tuning in. We have about 1 more minute before we officially get started. And honestly, guys, I do want to say this. If questions are not really being asked in the comment section, I would not necessarily know exactly what you guys want to know. So this is kind of like a basic pick my brain type live video where you're picking my brain and you're asking me those questions that will be beneficial for you throughout your time and your process. So make sure you're actually asking me those questions down in the comment section, y'all. The comment section is for you to use. Okay? Okay, so the time is officially 5:10, so I'll go ahead and get started. So again, for those who have joined us live, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. First, I kind of want to give a background about how we got here today. So 2018, I decided to, at the end of 2018 I decided to write down my visions, right? I was a person that always wrote down my vision, but this time I took it a step further and I wrote down my vision on a vision board. So on my vision board, I had things that I wanted to check out. I wanted to get my teacher certification because I had recently got back into the education field, but I took a pay cut from coming from oil and gas, which I did once I had graduated college. So I knew I needed to get that certification to start making more money. So that was on my vision board. My dream car was on my vision board. And I also had some more minute things. But my biggest thing was getting a house, right? So 2019 roll around and I'm just going through the list. You know, I'm checking out the boxes. I'm accomplishing all these great things. Super proud of myself. But then I got to the house portion. And for some reason, that just felt like a hurdle. It wasn't because I was making the money, because I had obtained getting that certification. So now I'm making more money. I'm doing great. I have obtained getting my dream car. Credit is awesome. Everything's looking good for me, right? But it comes to, again, getting this house. This is like my biggest hurdle. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to really focus on it this year. So that year was 2020. We all went through 2020. We know what happened. COVID hit. In a way, that was a good thing, but not a good thing. Supply had slowed down, but they wasn't necessarily counting student loans in 2020 when it came to the home buying process. So that was a good pro for me. So I bought the home in a master plan community. I absolutely love this home, right? And I went to apply for it. I loved it, but it didn't check off all my boxes. The thing was, it was in a master plan community, beautiful, affordable, but it did not have a backyard because it was a townhome. So I was like, I could settle. I could buy this and take the equity out of it. You know, I had this whole grand plan. While I got approved for the house, I decided not to go through with it because, again, I needed a backyard. It was a townhouse. So I go to another builder in this master plan community, and I did not get approved. And I'm like, the house is not that much more money, but it was because of my credit. It wasn't because of the money that I was making. It was just one thing on my particular, not credit report, but it was one thing that was holding me back, and I'll get into that a little later. But that kind of deterred me, and 2021 came around. My husband moved from Chicago to Houston. I didn't want to get into anything sticky, so I decided to pause the process. We moved into an apartment instead together. And then 2022, when he proposed to me, we revisited the conversation of becoming homeowners. So bought the house in the same master plan community, but it just didn't check off the boxes. The prices had skyrocketed. The same house that was probably like $217 in 2020 when I originally started looking was now $324, and I just wasn't going to do it. And it wasn't even what I wanted. It was like a one-story, three bed, 2 bath, and that just wasn't what I was looking for. So I decided to pause, wait, and then I don't know, something sparked in me, and I just said, let me apply for a home loan. 2023 did that and got approved for a home. That still wasn't what I was interested in, but I got approved. So then I started looking around more and came to the builder that we actually bought with, and it checked off all the boxes. But that was a hurdle in there that I want to talk about in regards to credit and stuff and home buying process. So that hurdle was not my credit. It was not the amount of money we made. It was actually my debt to income ratio. A lot of people don't look at that or think about that debt to income ratio when it comes to buying a home. So that's what I want to focus on today, guys. You may have the correct credit score. You may actually be great in, making the amount of money you need to qualify for a home. But if your debt to income ratio is not adding up, y'all, and you have a lot of debt, that can leave you not being able to purchase a home, even if you have the credit score to do so. So that's, again, what I want to talk about today with you guys. So far, I know I did a lot of rambling, but I wanted to give my background story and how I got here and how you can get here as well. Any questions, comments, or concerns? I see one comment. How can I get my credit up? Well, there are different ways that you can get your credit up. I'm glad you asked. First things first, you want to start with the basics, guys, when getting your credit up. First, you want to order your 3 credit reports, and you can get that from IdentityIQ.com. I'll go back in this live and place that in the comment section. Go ahead and order your 3 reports. After you order your 3 reports, You can take a look at them yourself, or you can actually get with me and I can take a look at them. Now, for me to take a look at them, I have a subscription that's going to be available sometime this week. It's going to be about $20.25. That is all you need, $20.25 for me to actually take a look and dissect and analyze your credit reports to see if there's anything that's on it that should not be on it that we can actually remove and dispute. And if there is something on there, I will help you dispute that. And then we'll move forward from there. Again, it's going to be $20.25. I highly recommend you guys join this subscription for $20.25 because I'm going to be, again, digging deep in that. I want to make it very affordable for everybody, which is why we have it at that $20.25. But again, it's going to give me an opportunity to help you with your specific needs. Because although I'm giving broad and general information here on this live, it may be something in specific that you needed. So like for me, again, I told you, I had the credit score, I had the income, but it was just that debt to income ratio that was, putting me where I was at. That could be your case. Or it could be something different, but whatever it is, let me help you guys figure that out for $20.25 with my subscription, so that this year will be the year of you get your credit fixed and together, or this here will be the year of you becoming a homeowner. Maybe you want to buy your dream car, y'all. That's all obtainable, but it does take good credit to do so. So again, let me help you do that in 2025. So I'm going to leave this live open for some questions. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get your questions together. It could be a general question or it could be a specific question. And if it's something specific that I can help you with within that subscription, I'll let you know that. But if it's not anything specific and I can answer it generally here, I'll be more than happy to do that. So again, guys, take the opportunity. Go ahead and ask your questions. The time is 5:18. I will give to 5:24 those questions to roll and appear in my chat. And honestly, if they don't, I'm going to kind of end this live because I want my lives to be interactive. So I see a few of us are watching. Again, thank y'all for watching. I just need those questions to roll in. So we have about 3 minutes to ask those questions. 5:18. I don't see any questions in my chat. Okay, our time is now 5:19. So we have about 1 minute left before I actually officially end the line. Oh, that's a good question. So the question here is, can I get a house with bad credit? So the thing is, to qualify for certain loans, you have to have certain credit scores. To be general with that question, you need about a 620 to be approved for a home loan. So anything under 620, they really don't look at it. So when you go to IdentityIQ.com, so how do you auto report? Again, Identity IQ, yes, Identity IQ, and I'll actually leave the link in the comment section. I'll reply directly to your question. It is IdentityIQ.com. They give you your 3 reports for the 3 credit bureaus. And then once you get those reports, if you want to, you are able to look at those reports, compare the information on those reports. So sometimes they have your name is spelled wrong. If that's your name is spelled wrong, then that probably does not belong to you. So you're able to dispute that. And in turn, sometimes it will increase your credit score. So yes, it's IdentityIQ.com. Again, I'll be more than happy to put that in the comment section once we end this live. Okay, and I'm going to leave it open for a few more questions, guys. And the live will conclude in a little bit. Again, get those questions out. Don't be shy. There's not a right or wrong question. So again, I want to reiterate again, if you do get your credit reports and you just don't know where to start, my subscriptions will be $20.25 right here on Facebook. You don't have to go far. Everything will be embedded here on Facebook for $20.25. Again, you can ask me those specific questions that tailor to your specific needs so that I can help you. Again, 2025 is the year. We're not only claiming it, we're owning it, and we're working towards those things because we know faith without works is dead. So we're going to put in, we're going to have that faith, but we're going to also put in the work that's needed to obtain everything that we want to obtain this year. I'm with you guys. Just come on, y'all, get with it. Anything's obtainable. I always tell people put Christ first and work towards it, and you can do it. You can do it. Any more questions, guys? We have about 3 more minutes. So, just going back to like credit scores. Credit scores do typically fall in the range of 300 to 850. That's, the higher credit score. 850 letting you know that you have a better credit worthiness. I would say the Capital One is a great company to start off. Like if you need your first credit card to build credit, sometimes they give you the unsecured card where you have to put money on. Maybe you previously messed up your credit, but that's a great route to go. Don't be discouraged. Just give them that $200 and build your credit. Maybe pump $20 worth of gas, pay that $20 out if you had to go with the unsecured method. Now, if you want to go with the secure method, that's where they give you, a limit and don't go over that limit. In that $20.25 subscription, guys, I'll be talking about credit utilization. I'll be talking about ways you can improve your credit score, increase your credit limit. So maybe you have a credit card and you've been sending that $1,000 credit limit, but you pay your card on time and your utilization is good for that card. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. My live pause. So there are a lot of different ways that you can increase your credit. It's not always, oh, do I need to pay off this bill? Sometimes you do. And even when it comes to becoming a homeowner, some builders will help you pay off your debt. Some builders will put money towards your closing. If you go with a new build, there are just a lot of different methods and a lot of different ways to obtain, good credit or to obtain home ownership or to buy your dream car. All of that, y'all, again, it's all obtainable. I know we have some new people joining the live, so again, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. So again, if you're one of those people who need specific information for your credit, I'm here to help you. I will have a subscription here on Facebook dropping this week for $20.25, guys. I don't think you can get that anywhere. And I'm going to be dropping information and strategies that have not only worked for myself, not have only worked for people that my family and friends, but for clients as well. So just a little bit about that. I've been doing this since 2021. I have been properly trained and educated on how to fix and repair credit. So I just want to help, again, a wide range of people. And I don't know where you can get that anywhere for $20.25. So hop on the winning train, guys, for $20.25 subscription and get your credit fixed so that you can obtain everything that you need to obtain. Because I tell people all the time, it's not really necessarily about how much money you have all the time. It's about your credit. You can have so much money, right? But if your credit is not right, or if it's not where it needs to be, you don't have that credit worthiness, nobody's going to trust you. They're not going to trust that you, if you did take out a bank loan, they're not going to trust that you'll pay that back. So why would I give you a house if I can't trust you? So again, that's what we're focusing on here for $20.25 for your specific needs. Again, with that subscription. Going back, I have more people joining. Thank y'all for joining. Going back, again, you can obtain your 3 reports. So that's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Again, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. You can get all 3 reports at the same time on IdentityIQ.com. So that saves the work with having to go to these individual sites, get it all at once, take a look, get it printed out, take a look at, the differences between those reports. Now, the credit scores will typically be different, but they should not be different in a wide range. So, for example, you shouldn't have a 673 with Experian, but get to Equifax and have a 520. That shouldn't be the case. That means there's likely something on your credit reports that are completely different that could possibly be disputed and in turn increase your credit score. Okay? So some people are worried about what is a credit report. That's simply a detailed record of your credit history. Have you been making payments on time? That includes your loans, your credit cards, payment history, bankruptcies, defaults, whatever is on your credit. Again, that's used by lenders to evaluate your credit worthiness. So we want to ensure that we pull those 3 reports starting out. Excuse me. So you may be a person who don't have any credit. That's fine. If you don't have any credit history, you can get your credit up by opening up a secured bank account, or this is a good trick that my family has actually used that actually worked for me and my siblings. I like to go off of personal things that I have, strategies that I have personally used, but becoming an authorized user on an account can help you big time. But you got to make sure that person pays their bills on time and things like that. So, hi Angela Chambers, thank you so much for joining in. Do you have any questions or concerns? If you do, please let me know in the comment section below so that I can answer these questions. I know some people ask, can they improve their credit by paying off collections? To be honest with you guys, I think at a point in time we've all been there, right? I've been there before. I've been an irresponsible young adult in college, and I don't know why these people did this, but I didn't have a job or anything, but I went down to Macy's in Oklahoma City. I remember it like yesterday. I got me a card, and next thing I know, JCPenney's approved me. Next thing I know, I'm just getting these credit cards. And I didn't have a job to pay for them. But I'm still, swipe. I like this. Oh, I like that. Oh, my brother's birthday coming up. This is a cute little polo shirt. So, honestly, I'm swiping the card, but I'm not paying. I'm not paying for this stuff because I don't have a job. And then in turns, this went to collections, and then my credit was just all kind of screwed up at a point in time. But there was a way that I was able to get out of it without fully paying off those collection charge-offs. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. Again, all you got to do is get that subscription for $20.25. Because that may be your thing. You may have a lot of collections. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that because I've been there. So I know how it feels. But let me show you how to bypass all that. I'm not saying that you won't have to pay anything, but paying the full amount, you might not even have to pay the full amount. But again, that's something that I'm going to be discussing in a $20.25 subscription. So you want to make sure you subscribe. That'll be dropping this week. So, this is a great strategy to have someone to have you as an authorized user without using the card. Absolutely. So that's exactly what I would say. That authorized user. So I have had friends and families as authorized user once I got my credit all together. But they're not using the card. They're not using it. Now, do they send them out a card? Yes. But I typically have it sent to my address so that they're not able to use the card. It's just that when lenders go and look at their credit report, they say, okay, well, I see you've been, paying this card on time, what have you. You have that credit worthiness that you need. So, yes, good stuff. Girl, let's get the subscription started today. Absolutely. It is coming. Y'all stay tuned. It will be dropping this week. I want to make it very easy, accessible for you guys. So I just figured that everything will be done right here on Facebook. $20.25. You know, you need to ask me a question specifically tailored to your needs. I'll be able to do that for you. So can I dispute errors on my credit report? You can dispute those inaccuracies on your credit report. So again, going back to the basics. The basics first thing first, going to Identity IQ, which I'll leave that link in this comment section. Go get those 3 reports. Let me say this. For Identity IQ, y'all, they're going to give you your 3 credit reports. It's only $1, right? But that dollar thingy is a 7-day trial. It's a 7-day trial. So make sure if you don't want to get charged, I believe it's $21.99 a month. If you don't want to get charged at $21.99 a month for Identity IQ subscription, go ahead and get those 3 reports. And after you get those 3 reports, you want to make sure you cancel that subscription so that you won't be charged. So it'll be just like you paying that $1 for those 3 reports. And again, if you find those mistakes, those inaccuracies on those 3 credit reports, you can contact the credit bureau to have the information corrected. And sometimes that does result in you having a higher credit score. Okay, the time is now 5:32. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today we're talking all things credit. Well, actually we get to the basics of things today since I'm just kind of starting. I guess this could be like a series. I don't know if we want to meet every Sunday and kind of give general information about where you can start to correct your credit scores to get into home ownership. I don't know if y'all, again, want to do it every Sunday or if you want me to do this throughout the week. But for those who are just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. What some things that we have discussed is how do we get started with getting our credit together. Like I've told everybody who's been online, you want to start with purchasing your 3 credit reports. You go to Identity IQ to do so, and they're going to give you those 3 credit reports. Identity IQ, you pay $1 for 7 days. $1. If you don't cancel that subscription within those 7 days, guys, unfortunately, you will be charged recurring $21.99. That was the price. I'll go back and check that, but I believe it's $21.99 every month until you cancel. So go ahead and do that free 7-day trial for $1. Get those 3 reports. Go ahead and compare that information on those 3 reports. Any inaccuracies, you want to dispute it. If you need dispute letters, I'll have that information and dispute letters tailored to your specific needs in a $20.25 subscription. You want to make sure you get that, guys. So if you decide to sign up for the $20.25, I'm going to be looking at your credit utilization. I'm going to be giving you those key factors that lenders do look at when it comes to purchasing a home, when it comes to purchasing a car, when it comes to purchasing anything. Again, I'm going to give you those key factors that impact your credit score. Okay, anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? It's about 5:35. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to put those questions in the chat. And after 2 minutes, if we don't have any, I'll go ahead and end this live. Again, stay tuned. That subscription for $20.25. Everything you need to know regarding credit will be dropping this week. It will be right here on Facebook. You don't have to go far. So Brittany Potts, my credit report website no longer available for getting reports. Are you saying your profile is no longer available? Or if you could be a little bit, I'm sorry, I don't want to get your question wrong. I want to make sure that I'm answering it with fidelity. So if you can kind of explain what you mean so that I can answer that in the correct way, I'll be more than happy to answer that question. So I'm not sure if you're asking if Identity IQ is available, but just to answer that question, Identity IQ is available. You'll just type in identityiq.com. You'll enter username and password if you have already done so before. If not, there's a on the web bar, there is an option that says start membership. You'll hit start membership, guys. And once you hit start membership, it's going to ask you your information. It's going to say total due today, $29.99. However, that's for Secure Max. We're not looking for Secure Max. We're looking to pull those 3 scores for $1 trial, for a free trial. Oh, My Credit Report. That is a website that you could use, but I recommend Identity IQ because for me, their information was accurate across those 3 bureaus. But yes, if you guys have any other websites that you want to use or you have utilized in the past, you can use those. Thank you, Brittany. So there are a plethora of websites out there, guys. But I like to go with what I've used in the past. And for me, my clients, it is Identity IQ, just because it has that $1. I think $1 is more affordable than having to pay $30, $40 to pull those credit reports. Again, just get started with that 7-day free trial for Identity IQ. But again, you can use mycreditreport.com. Thank you, Brittany. And if you did decide to go to that one, there's a big orange label that says Get My Reports Now. You just click there, and it's going to give you a series of questions that you have to answer. You can get all 3 reports there as well. They also have a 7-day free trial, but it expires on January the 12th. So because I work with clients throughout the year, Identity IQ always had a 7-day free trial for $1. I mean, 7-day dollar trial. But this one does have a 7-day free trial that expires on January the 12th. If you guys would like to do that. And we take all feedback, guys. So if you know anything that can help anybody out as well, please feel free to put it out in the comment section. I don't mind sharing. That's what this platform is all about and what it's for. Okay. All right, guys. So the time is now 5:39. We have about a minute left. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, I'm going to be more consistent. But I want to hear your feedback as it relates to what times, like if Sunday worked for most of you guys and you could tune in on a Sunday, or maybe Wednesday, Friday, whatever time works for you. Let me know. I am very receptive to feedback. Let me know in the comment section, or you can even let me know in my inbox. But again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. I hope that this answered your basic questions today. Again, the basics is everybody just start out with ordering those 3 credit reports from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian from either one of those websites. So again, I recommend Identity IQ for that 7-day dollar trial. But make sure you cancel it after that 7 days or you'll be charged at $21.99. Once you do that, again, if you need help analyzing those reports, get with me. $20.25 subscription. That will be dropping right here on Facebook this week. But if you have it yourself, hey, feel free to go ahead and analyze, dispute those inaccuracies, and get your credit at these in order so that 2020-25 is a year of success for you, okay? Because credit is the key to success here in America. I'm just going to put it plain and simple because that's the truth. So go ahead and do what you got to do to get what you need. Again, look forward to that subscription this week. $20.25. I'm going to be dropping the jewels. I'm going to be looking at credit utilization. I'm going to be telling you exactly what you can do Maybe you need to consolidate. Maybe you don't need to consolidate. Perhaps you can pay off your collections. Maybe you don't. Pause. That's all the information that I'll be able to give you for that $20.25 subscription. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If there's no more questions, comments, and concerns, again, I genuinely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video and share it, because the more people we reach, the more people we can help, the more people can follow, chase their dreams, and obtain them. So don't forget to share this, okay, y'all? Peace, love, happiness, joy, and good credit. See you guys later. Have a good one.